This is the scan controller PCB. And this is how it looks if you build a scanner out of it. Here we have the Raspberry Pi high-quality camera, extension tubes, an adapter, an enlarger lens, and the remainder of the projector. Instead of the light bulb, there is a high CRI LED mounted on a heatsink inside. So let's insert some film. As a first, we start the projector. That works just like normal. Here's our preview. Let's skip until we have a good frame. This is the frame I want to focus on. I'm filming off the 640 by 400 monitor here, so resolution isn't great, but it's good enough to recognize the grain, because we also have a zoom mode. This is 3 times zoom, and this is 10 times zoom. And now we can exactly focus on the grain, close the aperture by 2 stops, and are ready to go. First, let's rewind to the beginning. Here we go. A little dirt on the leader. Doesn't matter. Stepping through. This is our first picture. And now, to get going, we just hit the scan button. As you can see, we're shooting about 2.7, 2.8 frames per second. And this is 4K resolution, 4K RAWs, which is pretty amazing. But if you're in a hurry, you can just hit a little switch, and the resolution now changes to 2K. Let's see how this goes. Hey, we got 9 to 10 frames per second. That's pretty cool, and 2K is still a lot. All these scans end up on this little SSD, which is directly connected to the scanner and can be taken afterwards and be connected to your computer and edited and graded in DaVinci or the video editing system of your choice. What we get here at 10 frames per second is 2K at 12 bits per color channel, which is really good for grading and totally accurate to even grade color negative film. And at this speed, the film only runs about twice as long as it had been taken to shoot it until it's fully scanned. If you want an archive, you should certainly do 4K, where you have even more pixels to crop from and better results when doing any sharpening or post-processing. You can let the scanner work completely unattended, because when the film is finished, it will automatically stop. Once done, we can put the scanner to sleep and disconnect the hard drive. In DaVinci, on the Media tab, we go to our hard drive and drag the folder with the scans on the media pool. Go to the cut page and drag this on a timeline. And here we go, with our scan results. This is how it looks after just scene detection. So there is no color grading, no de-shake, no stabilization, no nothing. Just a tiny bit of crop. You can see it's really stable. Nothing in this movie was shot with a tripod, so it's all handheld, shot with an old Nitzo camera in 2005, so quite a while ago. And let's see if we got a scene with some more details here. For example, if you zoom in to 100%, you can see that you got the full 4K resolution, and it's pretty damn sharp considering that you're seeing just a small piece here. Let's look into some other detailed scene. This might be good. So at 100%, you see the grain already. It's pretty neat. So you have a lot of headroom for editing. You can do color negative and really get the best out of your wonderful analog footage. So how does this work? This PCB is actually plugged into a Raspberry Pi 4B and is communicating with that. On this side, you connect some external power supply, usually the projector transformer or something internal, to drive the motor and the LED. Here you connect your existing projector DC motor. No stepper needed. It works with the existing motor. Here goes your LED. Can drive up to 34 volts and 5 amps, so quite a lot. If needed, a fan to cool the LED, usually not needed, maybe for 16mm. And here's 2 optical sensors, one to detect the film end, so that you can leave the scanner unattended. And here's one that actually fires a signal when the motor shaft has made one resolution. Then you connect your Raspberry Pi camera, $50. There's an entire setup instruction on the website, so it's a nice little DIY project to convert. And at the end, you just attach this little LCD display as a lid and have a convenient way to operate the thing.